Yo, man, what's up, everybody? My name is John Mitchell. I'm back with y'all another video from Real Sports. Right now, I got a former Division One running back with me. You know, man, JT, how you feeling today, bro?
Feeling good, man. Feeling blessed. You know what I mean? It's another day, it's another dollar. You feel what I'm saying? So can't complain.
Man, this guy right here, he had a long journey, man. I done competed against him in high school. He done went to two different high schools with like three different colleges.
Yeah, not facts.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's trying to get his degree right now at PV, then continue his life. So first off, we're gonna get started. Tell everybody where you're originally from.
All right, so I'm originally from the DMV area. Was born in DC, raised in the DMV, the Maryland area, PG County. Moved down to Texas. Came down here to take care of my grandfather. Went to Plano Senior. Was playing ball there for a little bit. Got the opportunity to be able to transfer to go to Prosper High School, where I was able to play ball there and be able to be their starting running back.
Tell me a little bit about just making that transition from coming all
Okay.
the way from DC to Dallas.
It was a culture shock. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you know anything about the DMV area, but it's predominantly, you know what I mean, black. You know what I mean? It's a black area where you don't really see a lot of diversity. Coming down here, just seeing like you got all types of cultures. You got, you know what I mean, Indians, you got people that are Asian, people from South America, and just different cultures. So it was a learning experience, just being able to maneuver around the culture of certain people. So yeah.
So I remember you said that you started here at Plano Senior. So just
Right.
tell me kind of about that situation that you starting off here and
Okay.
playing football here, playing running back. You know, that first taste of playing
Yeah.
high school football in Texas.
Man, it was a rude awakening. I thought speed was everything, right? But coming down here to Texas, it was more so you need strength, endurance, and
Mm-hmm.
everything. So coming from the DMV area, we just some you know what I mean, fast people over there. You know what I mean, that's all we
Facts.
know. That's all we know how to run. But down here, the strength and conditioning, it's that grit mentality. So it was just kind of like just the transition into that, it was a little different. I was a late
Mm-hmm.
bloomer, you know what I mean? So just coming down here, I was very scrawny. I wasn't able to build muscle
Mm-hmm.
like how like Texas natives were. You know what I mean? Texas natives are like a different breed, you know, from the nutrition program to everything. It's just different. Where I was just eating what beans and rice and chicken up in DC. It's just a different environment. So um, yeah, I got ran over like
Man.
first practice. I got ran over, and I got hit like bad. And I got back up. I was like, man, all right, this is Texas. This is what they talk about Texas football. All right, I like this.
Nah, facts.
So it was pretty cool. It was a cool transition in regards to the athletic aspect of things.
So what did you do to kind of like get you in better shape and get you prepared to play Texas football? Because like with
Okay,
me, when I made the transfer from Richwoods High School to Allen High School, I
right,
kind of already knew like, man, I got to get better. Like what you
yeah,
said, I got to get in the lab. You know, I got to just
man.
do push-ups more, sit-ups more, to do anything possible in my ability to just make me a better football player. So what was you doing behind closed doors that was putting you in a position to where like, okay, I could be a star in Texas?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, like it was a lot of long nights. I used to, you know, what I mean, you know the times like I used to call you up. We be, you know, what I mean, I'd be like, hey, you know, what I mean, hey, we're going to the field. We gonna stay all out all night. Like we probably go there like around like 2 p.m. I wouldn't come back home until like almost like 9. You feel what I'm saying? Just doing drills, from footwork to speed endurance to going to the gym, hitting the weights. Like it was a grind because Texas is a big state. You know what I mean? You're competing against the best of the best. And, you know, a lot of people in the NFL is from Texas, so it's like being from the DMV area, and then you're coming to a athletic, like just an athletic area. It's like, all right, well, it's just nothing but competition, and it makes you want to do better for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you see like, all right, well, you got all this equipment, all
Indoor
these
facilities and
exact.
all
Come
that.
on
Yep.
now, like we don't even have that up in the DMV like that. Like people don't even got that for real. So it's like the access, the resources that's out here. It's just it's up. It's up in the roof. You know what I'm saying? It's up. Sky's the limit here. So it's like it was just like endless nights, the straight training, and getting right.
You made even a bigger jump transferring to Prosper. So kind of just tell me about that transition.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So essentially, at the time, my uncle was he went to one of my games. He was watching me, saw that my talents could be, you know what I mean, somewhere else essentially. So he sat down with my mom, was like, hey, you know what I mean, like right now, you know, at this time, you know, his talent could be optimized somewhere else, and you know, I think he could be a best fit at Prosper. So then that's when I made the transition out there, and it was a good transition. I'm not gonna lie, like the program was good from academically and athletically. So it was just kind of like it was a good transition essentially, like from the football program to the AB schedule of different classes on A schedule, different classes on B schedules, and just being able to kind of like compete within Prosper's athletic department of football. So it was pretty good. It was a good transition essentially. You know, let's put you in a better predicament and get you out there.
So fresh out of high school, you went to Drake.
Right.
So Drake University. So what made you go there out of all the schools that was recruiting?
Okay, so essentially at that time it was 2020. So you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like a lot of the
Pandemic was crazy.
right, like a lot of the offers that I was getting, they ended up pulling out because of, you know what I mean, what, finances and stuff like that, because of COVID. So most institutions didn't have any games during that time, like fall of COVID. So at the time, I had an academic scholarship within Drake University to be able to go out there. Coaches hit me up as well. They were recruiting me, was like, hey, like we still want you to be a part of the program, because Drake University is not an athletic scholarship school. They're a non-athletic scholarship school. So wherever they do offer you is straight academics. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, well, I could try it out, still Division I, see what's to it, see how the program is out there. And if I don't like it, you know what I mean, I could find my way. You know what I mean? That's what I did. So Drake University was a good institution academically, but in regards to like the program itself, I felt like I could have advanced somewhere else.
So with you making that move to Texas State, once
Right.
you hit the portal leaving Drake, what made you go to Texas State? Because at the time, you know, Texas State had a lot of great running backs.
Right.
So did you kind of just feel like, you know, I'm gonna get in where I fit in, or what was just going through your head?
So Texas State was one of the schools that was recruiting me in high school, and they pulled out. So when the running back coach saw that I was in the transfer portal, he immediately got to me, and I was like, all right, well, cool. You know what I mean? It's an opportunity. I could come back to Texas, be closer to home, and it's a great program where I could be able to enhance my skills. So that was one of the things that I was mainly worried about, because I wanted to be able to exceed. And you know what I mean? Most athletes that want to go to Division I, they you know what I mean, their future that they sought themselves was going to the NFL. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, well, I need to put myself in the best predicament to be able to get to that seat. You feel what I'm saying? So that's kind of where it was.
So what are just some things that you know you learned at Texas State that you feel like you can use that in everyday life?
Patience. I would say patience. I felt like you know what I mean, as soon as I got there, I was in a rush to try to do everything. You know what I mean? And that ended up whooping my behind. You feel what I'm saying? Like from like competing within all, you know what I mean? Because what's his name? Brock was there. You feel what I'm saying? So I was going against him in practice, and
that boy Brock a dog, man.
Come
Shout out
on
Brock,
now.
man.
So it was like just kind of like being the underdog coming in and going against all these vets. It was like, all right, well, I'm 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 excited, but I'm also watching so I could learn, so I could be like, all right, well, I'm trying to take your spot. At the same time, I'm taking heed to what you're saying because you're a vet. So it was just kind of like the patience aspect of things, and knowing that, all right, well, if that coach is giving you that red shirt year, don't try to rush it. You know what I mean? Don't try to be over here and just like try to take somebody's spot in mid season, because it's not going to happen. Because at the end of the day, it's a business. But
yeah, they kind of already earned their spot. It's all about waiting your turn.
Exactly. And within that, like I ended up hurting myself. You know what I mean? Like I caught COVID. What was that? That was in fall of 2022 or 2021. And I caught COVID. Lost like 20, 30 pounds. I was like, all right, well, shoot, I wanna play. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to go ahead, play, get to my spot. You feel what I'm saying? So I ended up getting on the field and injuring myself non-contact. You know what I mean? Because like you know how I am. Like I'm like my running style was it was even. It was like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I might trek somebody, but yeah, I might make somebody miss and have somebody on the floor type of deal. You feel what I'm saying? So
man, trust me, I know, man.
It was one of those deals where it was like, if I'm doing this cut all the time, and I'm coming off of what, you know what I mean, like from sickness, and I'm doing this cut, I'm like, oh, doing this all the time, and I cut, you hear a big ass pop. I don't mean to cuss, but you know what I mean, a big pop on your knee, you like, wow. You know what I mean? It's like, man, it's like it's life changing. So it's just the patience aspect of things, because it was like, man, like if I would have been patient, I probably would have never been hurt. I probably would have stayed at Texas State and never transferred. So once I did that, I waited it out. New coaching staff came in, started firing all the coaches that was there, bringing in their own players, and I already saw, you know what I mean, who they were trying to take away scholarships and take, you know what I mean, drop people and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, well, it's my time to go. And that's how I ended up at Prairie View.
I remember, man, during that time, you know, you was going through a lot. I was going through a lot myself, trying to figure out if I was gonna still play football or not. So I remember you hitting me up random times late at night. We out the field putting in that grind. So how did you just stay focused, you know, within all of that? Because I'm not gonna lie, a typical athlete would have just said, forget it, I'm about to just throw in the towel.
I was stubborn. I ain't gonna lie, like
feel like you kind of need a delusion a little bit if you really want to make it.
Yeah, you have to, because anything's possible.
Yep.
No matter what, you know what I mean. You have to have some sort of delusion to be able to get to where you want to. Like even with what I'm doing right now, like I'm not the smartest, but I'm going to school for engineering, and you know what I mean, getting that degree, and it's a lot of ingenuity with your goals. You know what I mean? Especially if you try and reach it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of ingenuity, a lot of faith within God. Like you really gotta like really want it. And that's what it was with football, where I was like, all right, well shoot, I'm gonna make a way. And when I got to Prairie View, I was on scholarship. I wasn't even on walk-on. I had to try out.
Yeah, like getting out the mud.
Man, when I say like that was the most humbling experience, and like even though I had connections, because my cousin, he was a defensive lineman for Prairie View. He transferred from Texas Tech to Prairie View, played ball there, and then went to the NFL. So he was able to get me in a little bit, but at the end of the day, I still had to try out. I still had to really just kind of like get out the mud type of deal. And within that, it was just kind of like it was a very humbling, because it's like it sat you down. It was like, man, like you over here working, going to school, and playing football. So not only you have to go to meetings in the morning, go to football practice, then you gotta go to class. At nighttime, you gotta go straight to work.
That life of a student athlete,
man. What? It was just crazy. So it was just kind of like
athletes out there watching this, man. Y'all gotta understand, like that's what you sign up for.
Yeah,
when you're a student athlete, especially if you play at the D1 level.
And then not only that, especially if you're not on scholarship, like I take heed to anybody that's playing football and working and going to school, because that right there, you're doing 3 jobs right there. You're going to school to get your degree. You going to play football, which that takes majority of your time.
Right.
Then you working so you can be able to pay bills. So it's just like,
yeah, shout out to all them successful walk-ons out there, man. Shout out to
bro,
for real.
They get out of the mud, especially JUCO players too, but like people that like gotta work, go to school, and play football. That's a different breed right there. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's definitely a tough.
Oh yeah.
So how was just like your first couple practices and just your experiences at PV? Because now it's like you done went from Drake, you went from Texas State. Now it's like this the last dance right here.
Yeah.
So kind of just just tell me about that experience.
Man, that experience, man, it was again, it was humbling. Because first I went to a private institution, then PWI, then I ended up going to HBCU. it was, the structure was a little bit different at the time, right? So it was just kind of like, if you skillful, you skillful. If you're not, you're not. But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you're a vet, you know what I mean, you'll have your spot for a good amount of time until you don't. So it was like you could earn a spot, but then again, you won't earn the spot type of deal.
Yep.
So it was just kind of like me being essentially a tryout, a scout. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Man, them tryouts, that's vicious.
Yeah. And most of the time, we know how like when I was at Texas State, like they don't keep the scouts long. They don't keep the tryout people long. You know what I mean? Usually they're only there for the spring. And then after the spring, they're not. Yeah, they're not coming back in the fall. They're not at all.
Right.
So like with that, like I was able to compete and earn the, you know what I mean, a place essentially. But like working, school, and that, I was like, all right, well, y'all not paying my bills. I got bills to pay. You know what I mean? Like I got. You know what I mean? I gotta do something. You know, I gotta make it happen. So it's just like what's worthwhile? You know what I mean? Like, do you need to be a grown man and make grown man decisions, or do you need to be delusional and consistently chase that dream that you want and be selfish?
Yep.
And my thing was like, I just didn't want to be selfish, man, because it's like, all right, well, I need to help my moms out. I need to be able to pay my own bills. I need to be able to finish my degree on time or semi on time. So it's like, yeah, I need to make some grown man decisions right now. So that's what happened.
You know, one thing that I always peeped that you always did, and I salute you for this. Even after you stopped playing, you always stayed in the gym. You always stayed with that competitive mindset. What was just some things to where you was in your head like, okay, I'm not playing football no more, but I'm still about to get up every single day and grind. Like, I'm still trying to go get 300 yards in a game.
Yeah. I always wanted to stay fighting shrimp. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to be big and nasty. You know what I mean? Like what Mike Tyson said. Yeah, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to be. I was fat and nasty, but nah, it's just you know what I mean? You want to be able to keep yourself healthy. You don't want to be over here just losing yourself and not working out, because like essentially like working out is like therapy. You know what I mean? It's like some people want to go to drugs, or you know what I mean, go to alcohol and stuff like that. My thing was like, all right, well, I mean, I still want to look good. I still want to be healthy. I still want to, you know what I mean, have some type of longevity within my life. So it was just kind of like, all right, well, I'm gonna take the gym seriously. You know what I mean? If I can't, you know what I mean, if I can't play football, the least I could do is continue, you know what I mean, treating my body right. You know what I mean? So that's what kind of motivated me in the gym.
So before we end this interview, man, is there anything that you want to tell like the up and coming running backs, football players, like just some advice?
Yeah, patience, man. Their career? Patience. Like one thing that I would have told myself when I was younger is just be patient and just ride it out. Like, cause like all that transferring stuff, that's not going to do anything for you. Like in high school, work hard and just keep working and keep your head down, listen, be coachable, and do what you need to do, and on and off the field. So that's kind of what I would say to if I had the chance to say it to myself as a young man, or just any young man that's in high school right now playing ball, playing running back, linebacker, whatever position, because it goes to all, you know what I mean, all positions, honestly, that's trying to essentially get it out the mud and be able to play division football, or even at a high collision level such as Division 2, Division 3, NIA, you know what I mean, whatever, you know what I mean, whatever the conference is, you know what I mean, like either way, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, you're playing ball, and just be blessed and be patient within that, and keep your head down, allow yourself to be able to grow within the team and build up to that. Don't rush to it. So yeah.
Man, bro, appreciate you for
absolutely, man. For sure.
You know, man, all them up and coming running backs, man, take consideration everything this man said, man. He done been through it all. He done played at Drake University. He played at Texas State. He done played at PV. You know what I'm saying? He done transferred, you know, in high school. So, you know, just take everything in consideration, man. You know, thank you again.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Make sure you guys stay in tune for the Realest Sports. I'm going to continue giving y'all interviews, highlights, and just keep updating y'all with just sports and just letting everybody tell their story.